again. It's a rich thing.
Welcome back to another video. Hope everybody's doing fine and well, having a great day. Welcome if you are new. So in today's video I have had some products sent over from Btartbox that we're going to be taking a look at, and we'll do some cute little nails today. So I have noticed that they have changed their packaging. I don't think any of the formulas or anything have changed. I think they've just updated their packaging. I'm here for this. Look at this. So I think we will start with the French Protecting Duo. I have got discount code for Btartbox. It'll all be down in my description box anyway. So the French Protecting Duo is numbered 1 and 2. So number 1 is the builder gel and number 2 is the top coat. So this is what they looked like previously. It's going to kill me opening new ones because these are still like pretty much full. Yeah, so that's what they did look like. So I think I do prefer these white ones actually. So the same size bottles are 15ml, which is a really good size. That's the French Protecting Duo. And what that means is a lot of their nail tips are pre-coloured with a French design, and the builder gel just protects that French from chipping or being scratched and stuff. That's what that is. Right, then we have got their solid gel glue, which again is in new packaging. Let me show you the old packaging just for comparison. So that's what the old packaging looks like, and this is what the new one looks like. Yeah, I kind of like these new ones. I think they're a lot more professional looking. I don't know, I just like them. So we've got that. And what we've also got, I've never tried this actually from Btartbox. I've never tried their solid kind of tip gel. What's this? It's called Gap Filled Solid Nail Gel. This is the perfect name, because I always say if you've got nails that slope down and you've got a little gap between the nail tip and the very end of your nail, I always say these solid gels are the best for filling those gaps. So I like that they've actually called it Gap Filled Solid Nail Gel, because it's perfect for that. So there's the ingredients on that, if anybody wants to take a look. My camera's not right happy this last day or two. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure if it needs an update or what, but yeah, it's not great. So let's have a look at this. This is a big pot as well, 30 gram. Oh, and look, we've got the little plastic lid. Love that. Oh, I'm excited to try that. I think we'll use that today as opposed to this. If you do want to see me use this, I will leave it up in the cards, or I'll leave it linked at the end. I have used it in this tube, different packaging, but it's the same formula, I believe. I'll leave a video with that linked. So leave that out. We're going to use that. We've also got one of their 100-180 grit nail files, and we've also got their lamp. Oh, this is new as well, because the old lamps, yeah, this is new. I didn't know this was new. The old lamps had the button under here. This has got the button on top, and it's got 6 LEDs, and we've got little silicone pads to stop it sliding about. I think I prefer it being on top than underneath. I would prefer one with an automatic sensor, but it does the job. It's more than good enough. Right, and lastly we've got some nail tips. Let's have a look what we got. I think these were the first people, the first brand to come out with these pre-coloured kind of full cover gel tips. Right, so these are medium almond, and I like these because you get different colours. Let me show you. So let's have a look. Yeah, I like these because you do get 5 different colours. So let's see what we got. So they're all kind of nudie colours, aren't they? So we've got this kind of, I'd say that's like a peachy pink kind of colour. I like that. I like that these smile lines are really deep as well. Love that. Then we've got like a nice chocolate brown. Very pretty. I like the base colour of these as well. Beautiful for autumn. So we've got a really nice creamy nude. Oh, then we've got an even darker brown. Very nice. And then these are like, so let me just compare these to the first ones. So those first ones are more of a pink than a peach, and these are more of a peach. My camera is so bright, let me turn this down a little bit. So those first ones I showed you are more of a pink, and these are more of a peach, aren't they? And then we've got the cream ones. So they're more like a nude cream, and these are more like a peachy cream. So we've just got all kind of different shades of nude, haven't we? So for sizes, so we've got sizes 0 to 14. So we've got 15 sizes. What I love about the Btartbox tips, let me just take one of these off. They've got beautiful, beautiful little kind of tapered dip at the cuticle, and it just gives you a seamless cuticle. They blend in beautifully. They really, really are good quality. They've got a nice flex on them. So if you've got quite curved nail beds, they will curve, or if you've got quite flat nail beds, they will flatten out. Well, they're not, I wouldn't say they're pre-etched, but they are matte inside. They are pricier, I will say that, but they are very good quality. I do like them. Right, so let me get set up and we will decide on what we're going to do with them. I think we're going to use this for a change. Yeah, I think we'll use that. Right, so I've got all my sizes picked out. I've kind of got an idea in my head what I'm going to do. I'm not going to use any stickers or anything today. I'm going to do a little bit of freehand. Not too much. I want to keep this really beginner friendly, and I want it to be an easy design that anybody could do. But we are going to do a little bit of freehand nail art. So we're going to get these applied. Let me get my little lamp ready. I do like this lamp when you can turn it on and off manually as well. A lot of them, once you turn them on, you've got to wait for the timer to go down. So I like that I can turn it on and off. And you can feel the heat under it as well. It's a powerful little bugger. So I'm going to leave that there. And we're going to try out the gap filled solid nail gel. My nail beds are quite flat, but this pointer does point downwards slightly. Like, can you see? These nail beds, they're quite flat, but my pointer points down. So when I've got a full cover tip on, I always have a gap under there between the nail tip and mine. Can you see? So these solid gels are fantastic for that. It just fills that little gap. If you try and fill that gap with a gel that's in a bottle, it's all going to drip out and leak everywhere. So if you've got nails that slope down like this pointer finger, these solid gels are fantastic. So actually, before I open that, what I'm going to do first, a little bit of nail prep. I've never got that much to do, but if you want your nails to last, push your cuticles back, and then any dead skin you can see around your cuticle, scrape that off. If you're confident with an e-file, use an e-file. It's so much quicker. Then you're going to want to use a buffer or quite a fine grit file and just etch your nail. Your natural nails, they've got a shine. You want to get that shine off. So get them really nice and scratched up. Get right down in the corners. And then give them a really good clean. I'm using alcohol. I think this is 70% alcohol, and this is going to really dehydrate the nails as well. So I'm just going in with a peel off base coat because I'm going to be popping these straight back off. This is where I would use, if you're using a dehydrator, a primer, a bond, this is where I would use that. But because I pop mine straight off, I'm just going in with a little peel off base coat. but I would certainly, if you want your nails to last, use a primer, a bond, whatever system you use. And you can actually use the gel glue in a bottle as a base coat as well. So let's get these nails applied now. I'm going to start with my pinky. This solid stuff, a tiny bit goes such a long way, and I always end up putting too much in. So I'm just going to put a little blob of the solid glue in my cuticle area. And I do like to squish it down just a little bit, just to make sure I've got enough in there, if anything. Move my glue out the way. So I'm going to turn my lamp on, ready. So I'm just going to press it down at my cuticle area, and I'm going to slowly lower that tip until it's completely flat, side wall to side wall. And then quick flash cure, simple as that. It's so quick and easy, I love it. So I normally give it 10-15 seconds flash cure, and then at the end they will need to go in a full size lamp really for a full 60 seconds cure. If this is the only lamp you've got, I would just double cure them for 2 minutes in this little lamp, and it should be alright. So there we go, that's the pinky done. Super quick, super easy. Ooh, these are cute. So let's go again. So again, I don't want too much. So I'm just going to flatten that out as well. I think I need a tiny bit more actually. I am being a bit scrimpy there. Not much more. Again, I'm just going to flatten it out a little bit. So turn my lamp on, ready. So I'm going to press it down at my cuticle area and then lower that tip. You do have to press quite hard because it is a solid gel. You do have to press quite hard. Oh, I don't know if I had enough there. And because this stuff is not sticky, it's solid, if you do get any that's leaked out like that, just scrape it away. The nail tip will stay exactly where it is. I love this stuff, it's fantastic, it really is. Make sure you wear gloves if you're touching it, guys, please. Don't be touching it with it is, I know it's tempting if you've not got gloves on to just wipe that glue away with your finger, but if you keep doing that you will eventually get an allergy to it. Don't touch it with your fingers. Right, and then I'm going to stick that under the lamp as well. I love this stuff. I think this stuff is just a game changer. People that are doing the nails at home, I think it's a game changer. You don't need a brush, there's no stickiness, there's no mess. And they do last for up to a month. They really do. If you prep your nails properly, prep is everything. If you don't prep your nails properly, they're going to pop off. If you prep your nails properly, there's no reason why these won't last for up to 30 days. Depending on how fast your nails grow. So I'll just show you this one last one and I'll stick the last two on off camera.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good.
So I'm just going to stick these other two on, guys, and I'll be back. So that's them all applied. Ignore the blister on my thumb, it's not quite healed yet. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to get rid of these little notches on the very tippy tips of the nails. Right, I'm just going to give them another clean before I go in with any nail art, gel. So I like to do the builder gel first before I do any nail art. You can do your nail art and then put the builder gel over the top of the nail art. It really doesn't matter, but I like to do my nail art on top of the builder gel and then top coat. And this is gonna, not only will it strengthen the nails, but it'll protect this French. The very first time I ever used these tips, I just top coated them, and within a week my French was chipped and scuffed. So you really do need to go over with a builder gel just to protect that French. So I'm just going to quickly do that. And when you do this, make sure you cap your free edge like that, completely seal in that little French. It is the best part of the nail, so you want to protect it, don't you? Completely cap that free edge. And if you like a bit of a bigger apex as well, you can add more with this builder. So I'm just going to wipe the tacky layer off this builder gel before I go in with my nail art. So that's what they're looking like. Right, so I've pulled out a black gel paint. I'm going to keep this design quite simple, beginner friendly-ish. So I'm going to start with the two outer nails, and we're going to kind of do like the comic book cartoon style nails. So with the two outer nails that are the darker brown, I'm just going to outline this French as thin as you can. Outline the French smile line like that, and then same again up this side. And we're going to outline the whole edge as well, right down to the tip. Right, just like that, I've just outlined that, and I'm going to stick that in the lamp, and I'm going to do the same on the pointer. Right, so that's the pointer and the pinky done. So I've pulled out a couple of browns, 3 browns actually, a cream and a brown. So I've got a dark brown. This is spiced cinnamon. This is actually one of the scented gels from Madame Glam. Just need a tiny bit of that, and I wanted a cream that was the same as this, so a tiny bit of that as well. And we're just going to use these to make the kind of classic comic book type lines. Oh gosh, these are tiny tips. I didn't realise how tiny this free edge was on my pinky. So I'm just going to have to do the kind of dot and then a line. And then I'm going to use the darker brown, another little colour just down this side of the nail. Just another line and another dot. Same with the pinky. And then I'm going to stick them in a lamp to cure. So I'm going to use this darker brown now as well, and I'm just going to add some kind of little patchwork crisscrosses to this nail. Just got a bit of a red tinge to this, hasn't it? Well, it is called cinnamon spice after all. And this nail, we're just going to do a little patchwork kind of square. Right, I'm just going to stick them in a lamp quickly. Right, then I'm just going to go around this patchwork square with the black. We're just going to outline it. And we're going to give that some little crisscrosses as well. Oh, gosh. I'm actually going to go over these crosses with the black, guys, because I'm really not keen on them in that brown colour. So I'm just going to stick them in the lamp, and I'm going to add another little patchwork to this. Right, guys, there we go. That's my nail art finished. So we're going to get these sealed in now with the top coat, and that'll be this set finished. This top coat as well from Btartbox is such a nice top coat. It's one of those top coats that stays glossy. It doesn't dull, it doesn't fade. I don't know if it's tempered or scratch resistant or what. But my gosh, it's such a nice top coat. I'm so glad I've got another bottle of it. Very nice top coat. So again, with your top coat, make sure you cap that free edge. So there we go, guys, that is then finished. I'm not gonna lie, they're not my favorite. I love the nails. It's the nail art, not my favourite nail art, not my best nail art. I much prefer them just nice and plain and simple like this. I wish I would have just left them like this. Look at that Btartbox top coat. It is a fantastic top coat. I love it. One thing I haven't done is I haven't put any cuticle oil on, so my cuticles are crusty dusty. If you're using dehydrator and alcohol and things like that and you're filing your nails, always make sure you rehydrate them with some cuticle oil, any oil. If you've not got any cuticle oil, stick some moisturiser in them, anything, just get them rehydrated. I don't tend to like putting cuticle oil on because it takes all the shine off them. This is why I don't like putting my cuticle oil on till after I've took my pictures, because it takes the shine right off them. I do kind of wish, what have I done now? I do kind of wish I'd have just left them plain and simple like this and maybe put some bling on. I don't know, just not my best nail art. I absolutely love these tips. Every single set of tips I've ever tried of Btartbox, they're X-coat tips, they're pre-painted tips. They're absolutely fantastic quality, they really are. I know there's a lot of dupes and copies out there that are so cheap, and there's some fantastic ones. I've got quite a few myself, but I haven't found any tips that come close to the quality of these. They're just on another level, aren't they? If you've had the privilege of trying them, you'll know exactly what I mean. They are on another level. They are so much better. I love the new packaging. I'm a fan of that. But anyway, guys, that is it for today. Let me know in the comments what you think. Should I have left them just plain like this with a little bit of bling or something? Or do you quite like these? I'm not too sure. But I love the nail tips. Just not too sure about what I did to them. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. Thanks for watching. Everything will be down in my description box, along with my discount code. Please remember to give the video a quick thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Hopefully I'll see you all back in my next one. Take care, bye.